Okay, hello there. It's Francis from Generational Wealth Academy. I'm just basically doing a one-on-one session with one of my mentees and thought to basically share this. We're looking at how to accurately draw a trend line. I mean, there are a lot of ways in which people could actually, go about trading with a trend line, but we'll just basically look at, a few things, for this session. Hello, Adrian.
Hello, hello.
Okay. I mean, we are on the 1 hour chat here. I mean, depending on what you want to do or how people want to trade. I mean,
Yeah.
some people want to, start drawing their trend lines from the daily
Mm.
time frame or the 4 hourly. But obviously, just to, serve our purpose here, we'll start with, we'll start on the 1 hourly.
Okay.
Take it as top down, as it were,
Yeah.
starting from the 1 hour. We're going to be focusing on just the 1 hour time frame. Let me just zoom out. So, I mean, even as we can see here, I've picked up the trend line from the low here all the
Yeah.
way up. And, one of the criteria for drawing a trend line, well, properly or accurately is that it touches, 2 to 3 lines. I mean, obviously, the more lines, sorry, it has 2 to 3 touches.
Yeah.
Obviously, the more touches it has, the better. In this case, there is the one touch, two, three, and a cluster of touches there. So this is a good one in a sense. So the whole idea behind a trend line is to help you obviously ascertain, if there is a trend or not. I mean, as we can see here, there's definitely a trend. There is a
Okay.
swing high, a swing low, or well, it's a swing high, a swing low, a swing high, low, and so forth. I mean, by way of definition, 2 swing highs and 2 swing lows is what establishes a trend. But obviously, we then, confirm that using the trend line. Like
Okay.
I say, there are, 2 or 3 touches here. And you can see here, let me just now zoom in a bit more. You can see there was a break of
Mm.
the trend line. I mean, there was the breaching of the trend lines here. However, there were not significant breaches or breaks. So
Yeah.
I would not have come out of this trade if I was in a buy. I would have stayed in until something major, happened.
Mm.
So you can see here with all these, breaches, it still carried on up, came back down again, breached a couple of times, and then there was this major breach. This obviously, being the pound USD, or
Yeah.
otherwise known as the cable, there would have been some kind of Brexit news.
Yeah.
We are having a lot of Brexit news these days, aren't we?
Oh,
You know,
definitely.
yeah. So there would have been some news here, which resulted in this this major
Yeah.
drop.
Yeah.
Now, even with the major drop, you can see is trying to go back up.
Mm.
Let me just mark this point where the break occurred. I would say the break occurred there. So
Yeah.
for me to actually come out of the trade, you know, I would have to, be sure that this the price is not going to go back up.
Yeah.
I mean, like you can see, even though it came all the way down, it went
Mm.
back and closed on this candle.
Mm.
But then there were these other bullish candles which
Yeah.
did not quite, close above the line,
Yeah.
the breakout point. And this is where we are currently. Now, ideally, I most likely would have entered this trade for a sell. Obviously, I'll have other confirmations. But
Yeah.
ideally, I most likely would have entered it for a sell. But because it's the pound and with all the Brexit news, I will be
Mm.
very cautious as to entering the trade.
Mm.
Another way of determining, when to enter this trade for a sell is perhaps to wait for it to actually break structure.
Okay.
Now, this is structure here. I mean, obviously, by structure, I mean swing high, swing low, and so forth.
Yeah.
This is a swing low. So let's just, place our horizontal line there. You might not want to wait for it to come all this way.
Yeah.
This is a significant low.
Yeah.
You might just want to go with the next,
The next low. Okay.
The next low. I
Yeah.
mean, where the price is. I want to go for for this mark. Let's just mark that as well. I mean, you have to obviously, it's ideally it will be a zone, not just a line. So let me just let's do that. So in a sense, for me to actually enter this as a sell, with confidence, I
Yeah.
want her to break this line. So if it breaks and closes below this line, I would then enter,
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean, where we are now, considering where we are now,
Yeah.
check it, we're still about 20 pips away.
Yeah.
Now, with the pound USD, a 20 pip move is not a difficult move. So this can actually happen. It can actually drop, and break and close below this line. So if it does close below this line, I might take a sell position.
Okay.
And obviously, looking to trade it, perhaps at least to the next structure,
Okay.
which would be my take profit, my TP1, the
Okay.
first take profit, and then carry on. Hopefully, it will carry on down. So that, in a nutshell, is how to I will look to trading with a trend line. Obviously, there are a whole lot more things which we'll be looking at
Yeah.
some other time. But I'd like to use this opportunity to congratulate you, Adrian, even for your first demo trade which you entered.
Yes.
And I can see, let's just go there now. This was the trade you entered.
Yes.
You entered here.
Yes.
Let me just mark that. You entered here, somewhere around here.
Yeah.
And we are here currently, which is basically about 127 pips.
Wow.
Now, think of it this way. If that was real cash, if that was your live account, that would have been awesome.
My goodness.
Yes. I mean, even like I said a while ago,
Yeah.
this could actually go all the way to the next level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though I might not particularly jump in now, because when I take trades, I want to definitely have an edge.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had started where this was, where you took it, then obviously we would have ridden it all the way down.
Yeah.
But it's good you actually stayed in the trade. I mean, it came all the way down and began to, consolidate.
Yeah.
Go in a range depending on how you see it or your time frame, and it is currently here. And like I said, I mean, when you first sent the screenshot to me, I looked at it on my phone because I was out and about. If I had come back to check it on my computer, I would have jumped in the trade myself. And then maybe next time I see you, I treat it to a meal. Anyhow, this is just a quick one, to show, to share with the group, and obviously to, have it, for our followers on YouTube.
Awesome.
So until next time, I mean, we will carry on with the training anyway. But until next time, I say, keep watching and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's basically I'll put it at the bottom of this video, so that you can actually subscribe if you ever come across it. Okay, now.
Awesome.
See ya.